What's playing today?
Casablanca.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of beautiful friendship.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Ooh, best last line of a movie ever. I'm definitely coming down with something.
Trail sprang up. Paris to Marseille.
做蓝图的代号，希特勒知道了这件事，也派出2个盖世太保到香港，准备把蓝图抢到手。
Murderer and possible accomplices headed for Casablanca. Round up all suspicious characters.
Murder at the Hotel Casablanca. The manager Rolazzotti is found dead. Round up all likely suspects.
Who's got trouble? We got trouble. How much trouble?
Too much trouble.
Well, now, don't you frown. Just knuckle down and
knock on wood.
The world is small. The heart is big. The boy is tall.
Please help me, Mr. Bugs. I need you to hide this very important document.
Know what this is? Something that even you have never seen.
That wouldn't happen to be the document stolen from that poor German sucker, now would it?
Letters of transit signed by General Vegan.
I'm sure I wouldn't know.
この曲
What?
やれ
Kiki, a Japanese song.
Play La Marseillaise. Play it.
That's the window that Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman looked out of in Casablanca.
Wow. I can't believe you worked right across the street from that.
Yeah.
Danny was walking through the restaurant and spotted me.
Is that right?
Yeah, imagine the odds.
Of all the gin joints in all the world.
Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine.
Of all the cheap gin joints in the world.
Of all the juice joints in all the towns and all the countries and all the worlds, she picks this one.
Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, he walks into mine. Play it, Tram.
难得你还记得这首歌，你用来泡妞的歌曲我当然记得了。小莲，再弹一次。
Play it again, Sam.
It's been a long time, Sam.
Yikes!
Play it once, Sam. For all time's sake.
I don't know another song, ma'am.
Play as time goes by.
Oh, I can't remember it myself. I'm a little rusty on it.
I'll hum it for you.
You must remember this.
A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh.
The fundamental things apply as time goes by.
Sam, I thought I told you never to play.
I thought I told you never to play that song. Me? You think I wanted to play that? She made me do it! It was her!
¿Recuerdas Casablanca? La primera vez que Ingrid Bergman entra en el café de Rick. Ingrid le pregunta si recuerda la última vez que se vieron. Fue en París. Bogart le responde con cara de palo. Nunca olvidaré ese día. Fue el día en que los alemanes ocuparon París. Los alemanes vestían de gris y tú de azul. De azul vestías tú el día que huyendo de tu vida te chocaste con la mía.
No quiero recordar ese día.
Pues yo lo recordaré siempre.
Linda. Alan, did you say you love me?
Un baiser n'est qu'un baiser. You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss.
C'est mon film préféré.
You'd rather be in a passionless marriage
And be the first lady of Czechoslovakia.
than live with a man you've had the greatest sex of your life with just because he owns a bar and that is all he does.
Yes. And so would any woman in her right mind. Women are very practical, even Ingrid Bergman, which is why she gets on the plane at the end of the movie.
He told me that his friends wrote Casablanca, but that he added the kid. So here's looking at you, kid.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Hello, which totally makes the line.
Here is looking at you, kid. Here is looking at you, kid.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Yeah, he sees himself as, as Humphrey Bogart in Casablanca. I see him more as Peter Lorre.
Alan, what are you doing here?
Linda, I have something very important to tell you.
You're saying this only to make me go.
I'm saying it because it's true. Inside of us, we both know you belong with Victor. You're part of his work, the thing that keeps him going.
No, I'm saying it because it's true. Inside of us, we both know you belong to Dick. You're part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. If that plane leaves the ground and you're not on it with him, you'll regret it.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but
soon and for the rest of your life.
It's beautiful.
Però è ovvio che I problemi di 3 piccoli uomini come noi non contano niente in questo pazzo mondo.
It's from Casablanca. I waited my whole life to say it.
Every boca. Casablanca. Per tutta la vita ho sognato di pronunciarla ad una bella donna.
Ilse, I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of 3 little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world.
Well, the lives of 2 people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world, Ilse. That's why you're getting on that plane.
All the problems of a hunky guy and a wormy sidekick don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world.
But what about us?
We'll always have Paris.
So what happens to us?
Well, you know, we'll always have Paris.
We'll always have the disciples, though, won't we?
Yeah, we'll always have the disciples.
After all, we'll always have the Bronx. Here's looking at you, Kit.
You said you knew about Ilse and me, yes?
You said you thought Linda was having an affair. Yes.
But you didn't know she was at my place last night when you were. She came there for the letters of transit. Isn't that true, Ilse?
She came over to babysit with me because I was lonely. Isn't that right, Linda?
Yes.
She tried everything to get them and nothing worked. She did her best to convince me that she was still in love with me.
I tried everything, but all she could talk about was you.
I understand. For your sake, she pretended it wasn't, and I let her pretend. I understand.
That was great. You've really developed yourself a little style. Here's looking at you, kid.
You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by.